Hi, my name's Nicole. I am 42 years old, and I'm going to tell you a story, what happened to me, okay, with this guy. Alyssa, if you hear me, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm sorry what that guy did to you. I got a piece of dry skin. I'm sorry what that guy did to you. I can relate to you, girl. Anyway, I was at Kennywood, okay? And we were all at Kennywood. My whole church went. And we were going to go on the ride called the Exterminator. We were at Kennywood, by the way. And we were going to go on this ride called the Exterminator. Well, when it gets really hot, I get the runs because I start not feeling good and then I get diarrhea. Well, what happened was I had a boyfriend at the time. His name was Doug. We met at the church, of course. And my mom was happy because I met a guy at church, a church-going guy. Well, thought at the time. And then, so right before we go on the ride, all of a sudden I got this urge that I had, there's times where you get this urge and you got to take a dump right there and now. And if you don't, it's going to go in your pants. Well, that's it. So I said to my boyfriend, can you please walk me down to the bathroom because I ain't going to be able to, I'm handicapped, number one. I have Tourette syndrome. By the way, if you people don't know what Tourette syndrome is, it's a neurological disorder of the brain. And I also have, I can't think of it, but anyway, I also have ADHD, which I did not know until later on. And so it's hard for me to read things like a map, and I'll easily get lost because I'll forget where I'm at, So I asked him to come with me, knowing that I'm handicapped, and thinking, well, he has a cousin that's handicapped that I used to go to school with, and I was thinking, okay, he has a relative that's handicapped, maybe he'll understand and, come with me. No. What does he say to me? No, go by yourself. Now, excuse me, when a girl asks you to when your girlfriend asks you to escort them to the women's bathroom because you're in a place, and because your girlfriend's in a place and would get lost and doesn't know how to get back to the ride or read a map, you go with them. You don't be disrespectful and tell them go by yourself. That is so rude. After that happened, I was like, you're rude. I was like thinking to myself, how rude, So I go to the bathroom. I walked down the hill because you have to walk down the hill to go to the bathroom because we were up on top of the hill over where the Exterminator ride was, getting ready to go on. But I got scared on the Exterminator ride, but that's another story. And then, so I walk down the hill. By myself, I go to the bathroom, okay? Little Gary, I come out of the bathroom and I'm lost. I go over to the map to figure out how to go back, because I'm not good at reading maps. Anybody that knows me and dated me before, or knows me as a friend, knows that I suck at reading maps. And so I go and I look at the map and I can't figure out. And I can see, they have, pictures of the buildings, different buildings on the map. So you think it would be easy for me to figure it out. Nope. So, after that, I hear someone yell, Nicole, yell for me. And it was my brother Gary. And I said, Gary, I'm over here. I'm down here by the bathrooms. He comes walking down and he starts screaming at me, don't you ever do that again to me. Don't you walk off like that again. He said, next time you ask somebody to come with you to the bathroom. I said, I did. I asked Doug to escort me to the bathroom. And he told me to go by myself. Well, when I told him that, he jumped all over my shit. And I was like, excuse me. My language. I said, excuse me. First of all, I did tell him. I said, and number two, if you're going to get mad at anybody, you should get mad at him. He's the one who told me to go by myself and wouldn't escort me to the bathroom. So I was like, what was I supposed to do, I was like, I told him, I said, what was I supposed to do? And he's like, well, you could have held it till we got off the ride. I was like, Gary, I had diarrhea. When you have diarrhea, you cannot hold diarrhea in. You know what I mean? When you have the runs, you cannot hold the runs. It is hard when you have the runs to hold it, you know? And I said, well, what'd you expect me to do? Crap my pants? And he got all mad. Well, that's why, after that, I never went to the amusement park again after that with him, because I was not going to get in trouble for something, because I got sick and tired of him yelling at me when he should have been up there yelling at Doug for not escorting me down when I asked, because he yelled at me and said, why didn't you ask him? And I said, I did. I asked Doug, and he told me to go by myself to the bathroom. And I was just, so technically I was just doing what I was told to do, what Doug told me to do. Well, 3 days later, I get a phone call. It's Doug on my phone. He's like, hey, babe, can you come down here to my house? Because he lives down below me in Totensville. I'm like, yeah, sure. My mom takes me down. And I walk up the steps. And his mom loved me. Oh, my God, she loved me. And I walked in, and I knocked on the door first, of course. I'm not that rude. And his dad and mom was like, oh, come on in, Nicole. And I walked in. And I said, where's Doug? And she said, oh, he's upstairs in his bedroom. I said, well, I'll go up. I know where his bedroom is. I'll go. By that time, I knew the lay of the house, you know, their house. So I go up the stairs, and I knock on the bedroom door. And he says, yes, who is it? And I said, it's me, babe. It's me, Doug. Nicole. Babe, it's me, Nicole. He said, oh, okay. I open the door. I walk in. He gives me, a kiss on the lips. I'm sitting down on the bed. He looks right at me, he tells me he loves me. And I tell him I love him. Next thing I know, he gets down on one knee and is asking me to marry him in his bedroom. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, yes, I'll marry you. And the next thing I know, right after that, I was all excited. He was excited. We were engaged. And the next thing I know, I go home that night, okay? I tell my mother what happened. My mother was like still pissed that he left me and told me to go by myself to the bathroom and didn't escort me like a gentleman would. So she was still pissed at that. So later that night, I'm talking on the phone with him, and I told him, yo, my mom's still mad at you because you left me hanging when you should have took me to walk me over to the bathroom. I said a real gentleman would have done that. He flipped his lid. He turned around and was telling me, well, your mom's a fucking bee, and I'm going to punch her in the face. And I turned around and I said to him straight up, you won't lay a hand on my mother. You fucking touch my mother and I'll punch you in the damn face. That's what I told him. And then, after that, later that night, out of the blue, now this is way after he proposed to me, he says to me, oh, I have to tell you something, Nicole. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm not in love with you. I don't want to marry you. I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with your best friend, Lynn. Whoa, wait a minute. What? I was in shock. And this is my best friend, Lynn. And she has, like, neck-length hair. And she has glasses. And we're really good. We're like this. I met her through Lee. And Lynn, she lives in Totensville. If you're watching this, you rock, girl. Anyway, so... And she's way older than me. She's like in her 60s. But we're very close. We're close friends. Because I'm 40. I'm almost there. And I'm 42 years old and she's in her 60s. Which is cool. I don't mind having a girl that's I don't mind being friends with a woman that's older than me. I don't care, you know. So, after that happened, I was in shock, and I was in tears, and I was hurt, and I started to cry. And that's when I realized, holy shit, all this time he was in love with my best friend. Talk about a backstabbing. So a couple of days later, it wasn't until a couple of days later, I was at church, and I was downstairs, and I was in my Bible class. It's I was with the bigger kids. And all of a sudden, there's a knock on the door, and I look up, and it's Kathy. And Kathy says, "Nicole, come here for a second. I want to talk to you." She takes me into the nursery, which was right next door. And she closes the door behind her, and she says to me, "Nicole, tell me the truth." But I'm not asking, tell me the truth. What happened last night on the phone with Doug? I said, Doug threatened to punch my mom in the face. She's like, "Do you have any proof?" Because Doug's saying that he didn't say that. And I was like, well, he's full of crap. He's saying that to save his own behind. I said, I got proof. I got someone that will back me up. I got a witness. And she said, who? And I said, Kathy says, who? And I said, my mother. I said, she heard him. I had him on speakerphone, and she heard him. She was standing down at the bottom of the stairs and clearly, right out, heard him say it to my face. He apparently went up to my brother and lied to my brother and told my brother this crap. After that, we were done. I talked to him a couple times after that, tried to be friends with him. He treated me like a dog. And so now I found out he's engaged to another girl. And while he was engaged to this girl, he sent me a friend request on Facebook. Want me to go back with him. No, I'm not doing that. Not while you're there. First of all, you got a fiance. What the hell are you doing sending me a friend request on Facebook when you have a fiance and I have a boyfriend? That makes no sense. So, yeah. And so now I have a boyfriend. I moved on. Brian Raleigh, if you're hearing this, I love you. And, yeah, and he's wonderful. He treats me right. And I wanted to tell this story also because I seen Alyssa's story that she was telling, and she was really brave to tell it. And I just wanted to tell her, girl, my story, and say, girl, you're not alone. I've been there. It sucks. I know it sucks. I know it hurts. And I never went on Tinder for that reason. And so I know what you're going through, and things will get better. You'll find the man. You don't need him. You'll find a man way better than him. And when he sees you with a man that's way better than him, he's going to be so jealous. Trust me, I know. He's going to be so jealous. So I just want to tell everybody goodbye. Mwah, I love you. God bless. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've been taking some time off because I have a boyfriend right now. I have a love life. And we're working on our relationship. We've been dating for 3 years now. And it's the most wonderful time of my life. I'm crazy about him. He's crazy about me. We're in love. And the only problem is we can't see each other because we don't have the money to fly to each other. He lives in Minnesota and I live in Ohio. And we can't see each other because we don't have the money to fly because flying is expensive. So either way we're screwed, So, but other than that, I see him on video chat and everything looks good. So I'm going to sign off. Alyssa, I just want to say, girl, I love your videos, YouTube videos. I'll continue watching them. I'm a big fan of yours. Keep up the good work, Alyssa. And you are one, another thing I want to say to her, Alyssa, you are one really brave girl to go on YouTube with braces. Because, girl, I wouldn't be able to have the guts that you have to do that. That takes a lot of guts. So, I just gotta let you know. So, talk to you later. This is Nicole. This is Nicole's YouTube channel. Tune in next time. Peace.